Hey, Jason Linford here, your solar guy. I just wanted to go over real quick what net metering is and why it is so important that you understand it and that you take advantage of it when looking at solar. So, one of the nice things about Illinois solar is that right now we have what's called one-to-one net metering with most utilities. The two big ones, ComEd and Ameren, are still offering one-to-one net metering. This expires in 2025, January 1st, 2025. This expires. And so I want to explain to you the importance of what net metering is and why it's kind of once in a lifetime opportunity to get in on this now. So, what is net metering? Basically, what net metering is it's the ability that you have to produce excess power at your home and send it out to the grid to hold for yourself at a later date. Now, right now, the one-to-one net metering means that there's no exchange of money. It's you take 1 unit of energy, a kilowatt hour, and you put it out on the grid, and then when you need that kilowatt hour back, you take that back, and there's no additional cost. Your existing meter right now does that for you. So the utilities came out and they replaced all those in preparation for you to be able to produce your own power. Now, why is that important, especially when we're dealing with things like solar? Well, the solar is great and it's cheap energy, but the problem with solar is we can't produce it when the sun is not out or when the sun is obscured by whether it's clouds or rain or atmosphere or shade or whatever it ends up being. And so, but we want to make sure that you have that cheap energy from the sun all of the time. So, how do we do that? Well, that means that we need to have some kind of storage, whether it's a battery or in this case, one-to-one net metering. So the what happens is like let's give you just in a day, we produce all of the energy that you need for the entire 24-hour day in sunlight hours. So from the hours of like 7 to 7, let's say, we are producing enough energy for you to last from 12 to 12. So what do we do with that excess energy? Because energy is not something that we can just hold off in the ether. You've got to put it somewhere in order to use it later, like a battery. Well, in this case, Ameren and ComEd and all these other utilities, municipalities allow us to do what's called one-to-one net metering. So you send it out to the grid, you hold it there for a time until you need it back. And that can be on a daily basis, it can be from a month to month basis. So let me show you here. This is an example of a month to month basis. That green is excess solar supply that we are producing for your household. I need that green that you see that's above the blue. That is excess energy that's sent out to the grid to be stored there for you for free. It's like a bank account with no fees, right? You're getting it for free. And then when on the months where, in this case, December, the days are a lot shorter, so we're able to produce a lot less solar energy for you. So you need to draw back on that grid power. That's what net metering is, and it's beautiful because now we can act as if we have solar for the entire day. And so this is a vital piece, right? So what happens when it goes away? Well, net metering in 2025 is going to go away. ComEd, Ameren are both taking it away. They're the big guys on the block, and as soon as they go away, the rest will follow. And what happens if they go away? They're going to go to what's called a net metering, and that means every kilowatt you send out to the grid, they purchase from you for a discounted rate at like 10 cents or 15 cents. And then when you want it back, they charge you the market rate at like 18 cents or 20 cents. What does that mean? Solar is still possible. I'm not going to try to tell you that you can't do solar with net billing, but the problem is the more you pay for those kilowatts to be stored, your bill goes up. This is one of the reasons why I would rather put you on net metering than batteries in your house, because batteries in your house make your costs go up because that's something you have to pay for. Well, now what's going to happen is Ameren, ComEd, they're going to start charging you to hold that energy, and what that effectively does is it makes us have to put more solar on your roof if you have enough room, and then your solar bill is going to go up a little bit. It'll still probably be less than what you're currently paying, but the proposition gets worse and worse and worse over time, and eventually it's going to be the buyback is going to be even, and then it's going to just start just tapering down lower and lower. So the best opportunity right now is getting in on net metering. Now I just want to cover real quick why Ameren, why ComEd are doing away with net metering. If you think about it from their perspective, net metering is incentivizing people to take their dollars and spend them on power somewhere else. You're going to be spending it on your own power plant. And so every time somebody uses their net metering and goes solar, they're losing a lot of money from that customer. And so they don't want to continue to do that. The only reason why they're doing it now is because they can count all of the kilowatts that you use in renewable energies from solar towards their carbon neutral goals that they have set, that they've been hoisted upon them by the state to meet. And once they have met that threshold, they don't want to use it anymore. Well, they met that threshold in the year 2024, this year. So they're not going to be offering the one-to-one net metering anymore and essentially storing your energy for free. Now they're going to start making it a profit center for their business. So that is net metering in a nutshell. And it is something that is to be considered. It's right now. It's one of the things that make the Illinois opportunity for people, for customers, or residential solar customers to go solar, is because it's such great deals with not only incentives but also the one-to-one net metering. Anyway, that's what I had to say about net metering. I hope that was made sense to you. If you have any questions, please reach out and have a wonderful day.